What is going on, everybody? MSGD back with some more of our 3-star running back. Or James Madison, just trying to fight our way up the depth chart, man. We are just, I mean, it's 6,000 to back up 32,000 of the starter. Yeah, that's a guy that's not losing his job, bro. 32,000. That's the most coach trust you can have. Uh, okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Emmanuel. Yeah, I appreciate that. True freshman. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm a 3-star true freshman that's like not looking great here. All right. So we're going to study a little bit. So that little bit of studying is going to give us, that's 2 energy worth. So I think we hit another one of those, one of these, and then one of those. Just to be a little bit closer to being prepared for the exam when that comes up in 4 weeks. The goal is to get 2 prepared, and then we'll get an A on it, obviously, and then we're fine. So let's go ahead. Let's go back to practice again. It's kind of boring, but shoot, got to do it. Let's just get back to the rushing attack. I mean, each of them take about, what, 2 minutes per, give or take? It's just a little boring, just to try to be a practice legend. And then we'll score no problem, especially up the middle. That's easy. Oh, I didn't change the difficulty. Same one I just got 100,000 on. That's the difficulty we're on right now. Oh, and there's easy touchdown. I want to try the different challenges, but I know that this is a very easy gold. And at this point, I just need very easy golds. Maybe once we're a backup and it's like, all right, I'm not getting 32,000 coach trust in a season. Because 32,000 coach trust is just an obscene amount of coach trust. I mean, that's 64 practices of this. I'm not getting that anytime soon. I mean, you get passive coach trust bonuses or whatever from like leadership and stuff, but that's not... That's what, like 15, 20 per week? That's not going to cut it. That honestly is like a... What's the math on that? Like 20 on top of 500 is a 4% bonus. I mean, it's not nothing, but... In terms of getting to 32,000 from 6,000, yeah, it's not a whole lot. That inside handoff is like, why? Stretch, inside zone weak, like those are the ones that we're going to be fine with. I don't like all that switching from hand to hand there. Just go to the right. You're on the right, keep the ball in your right hand. Do it correctly. There we go. Get to the pylon, touchdown. Yeah, we can still pick up another 100,000er right now. Oh yeah, especially if the safety's going to bite down like that for no reason. There's another 100,000 and we only get 500 coach trust. Whatever, dude. I mean, we're not going to catch the starter. The starter 87 overall. That was kind of... When I got to James Madison, I knew I was going to sit for a year, basically. Like, I knew that for sure. My hope was that I would see the field as a redshirt freshman, which I guess I still technically could. I'd like to be getting a couple carries a game by the end of the season, though. Well, that's crazy. After like not being able to score all year, we're now going in down to the wire with UNC, and we lose, but we kept it really close. Kept that really close. That was interesting. Okay. Okay. I don't have to worry about the wear and tear. We don't play. So, I was looking at the wear and tear bar. Turns out that doesn't matter. If you don't play, it doesn't matter, you know? Okay, so we're at 2,000 for Coach Trust. We're flying through there eventually we're going to get there. I mean, the season's not going to end before. Did pretty well. Don't forget about midterms. Okay, GPA has received a small bump. Fantastic. Thank you, Coach. All right, let's go weekly agenda here. Let's hit the XP. Let's hit studying, leadership. Because we now have a 3.2 GPA, we got an exam in 3 weeks. We're about to be prepared, which is good. We can upgrade the player. We've got 3 skill points. We could just throw that towards elusiveness. Did not improve our overall. I mean, speed's going to be the biggest thing that improves our overall, but we're not playing enough for it to make sense to save up 11 skill points, basically. So let's go ahead. Let's run the ball again. This is the part of Road to Glory that is arduous. But we have to do it. The alternative is just never... Like, I could save time, just simulate the whole first season, try to transfer somewhere after basically letting my GPA tank, but it's just, that's not worth it. You know what I mean? I guess I could have tried to run the option offense at Army, seen the field a little bit sooner. God, I hate they just keep giving me inside handoffs. At least let me run through the B gap like this, because I can still get around that. I mean, I guess Central Michigan I would have seen the field the fastest, but I just really did not want to go back to the MAC. I guess I could have done 1 season at the MAC and then transferred in somewhere else, but I won't have the same coach trust. On the transfer portal, or in the transfer portal, what really matters is your overall rather than your coach trust. Whereas what matters at the program you've been is your coach trust, not your overall. Or your overall factors in, but it's more so about your coach trust, whereas it's less about your coach trust if you've been at the program for more than a season, you know? So for me, right now, coach trust is what matters. I don't know there. Do I just lean to the left and try to juke the left linebacker out? Right linebacker gets picked up, outrun the safety? Maybe that's what we try in the next inside handoff. Oh, take a bad angle, please. Yeah. That'll work. That'll play. Oh, this is a touchdown. If you're going to run that. Or if you're going to call that for me to run, that's going to be a touchdown every time. I say as I get tackled on the next time. Here you go. There we go. Yeah, varsity is just way too easy. Although it's practice. I'm trying to get on the field sooner rather than later. Yeah, there we go. We still got 90,000 points. 500 trust. Whatever, man. I'm just trying to fly through this as quick as possible. Not waste anybody's time as best I can. Is the backup running back getting any carries? That's something I would be curious to know before we advance the week. Is the backup running back getting any carries? Or is it just the 87 overall running back? Because, like, if he's the only one getting carries, like, great. Then that tells me next year I should be getting most, if not all, the carries. But it's kind of annoying. Oh, we didn't score on that drive? Got it all the way to the goal line and then what, fumbled or missed a field goal? Missed a chip shot? Oh my goodness. Guys, we can't lose to Ball State. We're so much better than them according to the overall. There we go. There we go. Did we get the win? Yes, sir. That's a big dub. There we go. Because just thinking about it, if there's a bowl game, I might get some playing time. That's what happened in the quarterback series. We got the job right at the end. Okay, so let's look at like team stats. Or is this going to show me like, okay, I meant like I want to see all of my teammates' stats. That's what I really want to see. Okay, so Io Adei has gotten 45 carries for 203. It's a little concerning that Tyler Purdy just is not playing whatsoever. Okay. So in 4 games, he's gotten a carry a game, and I'm sure he's played in 4 games, so maybe I'll get to play. Probably not going to get the ball, but, you know, at the very least, I can make something of it. Potentially earn some coach trust that way as well. Hopefully. Oh, he's up at 7,200 coach trust now, though, because the coach trust changes as the season goes on, so we're now chasing a guy that's way up there now. Fantastic. Okay. Let's look at the weekly agenda some more. Let's see. I mean, I think we just got to do what we got to do, you know? Get that. And then with our last 3 energy. Okay, there we go. We're prepared. Coach can trust us to be ready. Our GPA will be good. Oh, and we have 1 more energy left that we can use towards, I guess, leadership some more. Sure, why not? Coach can trust us as a leader. That's what we care about. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start training. I know. You're like, let's see something different. Sorry. I care about very little in this life. Playing time is one of them. Yep. Yeah, that's what I have to do is I have to, if it's an up the middle, I have to basically juke out. I have to let the guy go block that side that we're shading towards. Go block the other guy. Or have him block that guy, and then juke out the other linebacker, and then just beat the safety to the corner. That's the only way to do it. Which, granted, it does not matter, but it's good to know. Oh, that's a good block from you. Good work. Swinton really gets cooked. Man, that's safety. He's just waiting so long to break on the ball. Like, he could be breaking on the ball when it's snapped. And he is waiting until I've crossed the line of scrimmage. Like, every time. Oh, I didn't do that right. I could have just kept running. I don't know. Yep, good block. Yeah, the safety just takes way too long to break on the ball. That's the issue. Celebrating in the end zone. That wasn't a touchdown? What the hell? Trying to like dive into the end zone, and it's like having me give myself up right at the end zone. Reach for the pylon, dude. Grow a set. Nope, that wasn't the right thing to do. Either way, we picked up another 500 coach trust, even if my backup is, or the guy 1 spot ahead of me on the depth chart is also picking up a similar rate of coach trust. We're doing what we can to get coach to believe in us. And unfortunately, the backup, I guess, is doing a good enough job in his limited. He's basically not playing, and he's somehow doing well enough. I don't see it. I don't believe it. To anybody who has watched my ULM Dynasty. Alright, we're not going to get to play. They don't go 3 deep at running back, apparently. Not unless somebody's going to get hurt. We're not going to see the field, so. There we go. We're going to beat ULM. That's good. They're one of the worst teams in the game, so that's good. There we go. 3-2 on the season. Feel good about that. There's that at least. Okay. We're moving up the depth chart. I mean, we're not actually moving on the depth chart, but we're moving on up. So anyways, without further ado, I will let everybody go, and I will see everybody in the next one.